Guys, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This will be a reading for the sign of Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Cross Watchers, whoever is here. This will be for the rest of February of 2020. Please like, share, subscribe if this reading does resonate. May or may not resonate, but I do offer personal readings. That information will be in the description area. Let's get started, guys. Let's see what's happening. I think I have y'all to do. Gemini. Y'all, Gemini, maybe Capricorn. I think I need to do Capricorn. So I think Capricorn's reading, I did half of it and it got cut off. And I was like, I'm tired of posting like half the videos and telling y'all I'm going to do the rest. And I know I ain't going to do it. Or, just because personal readings, will, again, are my priority. So energetically, again, guys, if y'all see me not post, I am still doing personal readings. So don't hesitate to schedule a personal reading if you don't see me post on a public platform. So thank you again, guys. Rest of February, Taurus. Okay, so it looks like you might be opening up to a paternal figure, opening up about a paternal figure in your life, whether this is a son, a father, a grandfather, a brother, an uncle, or someone that, a boss, or someone that is in charge, a figure of authority, a figure that you feel is not playing their role, get down, playing their role very well. Someone who's not doing what they're supposed to do. They're not doing their job. It's like they're causing this heaviness, or they have this heaviness on them, and that's why they're neglecting their duty. This is like a soldier who's not, like, how do I put this? Like a soldier that's not ready for war. He's not prepared. Someone who is unprepared. Someone who is apathetic. Because they lack motivation. This person here is lacking motivation at the moment. It really feels like there is this sense of stress relief that's going to come in. But there is a heaviness that comes with the stress relief, because it feels like a bad investment. It really feels like a bad idea. Feels like something that you may regret, something that you feel as if you will be very apologetic about, or something that you are very apologetic about. I just keep hearing the need to wait until the summer. To wait until the summer, June 4th through June 10th. Wait until the summer to be released from this. Because October of 2019 seems really significant in this entire situation. But again, you're being asked to wait or to be patient. Don't act too fast. Don't act too quickly. Move as the Hierophant and not the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands can't be tamed. That's a very wild energy. It's a very wild energy. And the Hierophant is like a pastor. You know what I'm saying? So this energy seems like it's going to mature. It's going to evolve over the next 5 months. It really feels like you're going to start to see change within the next 9 weeks. And because it feels like this wild behavior is happening. This wild energy is here. This chaotic like energy, this non-committal energy is here because someone here is detached, has lost something or someone that they truly care about. It really feels like someone has lost their hope in life, their hope in humanity, their hope in God, their hope in the world. You get what I'm saying? They have lost their spirituality. They have lost themselves. They have lost they feel as if they are losing their soul. Someone here is selling their soul for material shit. It really feels like someone here has traded in tradition for a fast-paced lifestyle. Traded in what they learned to go create their own lessons, to create their own path. And it does feel like there's a lot of bumps and bruises down this road. It feels like there's a hella, excuse me, y'all. There's a lot of, there are a lot of hurdles. Or a lot of hurdles that have been down this path. My vision is extremely blurry as I'm doing this reading. It's pretty mind-blowing. Like, I can barely see. That is crazy. Like, what is that? But it feels as if someone here is about to take a leap of faith. That is so crazy, y'all. My eyes are burning. They are burning. I don't even know if y'all can see them, but they're like burning. They're burning. And they're very blurry. It feels like someone's about to take a leap of faith to attempt to right their wrongs. Because this person has lied a lot about their responsibilities. They have lied a lot about things that have taken place in their life. They have lied a lot. It feels like someone who is truly, searching for an identity. Someone who is searching for an identity, searching for a family, searching for structure. And they may be finding it on the streets. They may be finding it in places that it just ain't gonna last. Or there is no loyalty. But there's this obsession. It feels like there's this obsession with this lifestyle. It feels fascinating. It's intriguing. I like this. I want this. I'm lusting after this. I'm craving this. And a lot of it is attention, clout. This definitely could be someone, excuse me, y'all, who is struggling with addictions. Who's struggling with addictions, especially stealing and gambling. Stealing things to gamble. Stealing things to kind of like, excuse me, finesse their way into different things. Finesse their way, you know, into stability. It really feels like someone has found some really creative ways to make money. They have been very, very crafty. They're good as fuck at lying. They lie very well. They will lie straight to your face and you could believe it. Goodness, Taurus. It really feels like a phone conversation that is really important. A phone conversation where the truth is going to be exposed. Someone's going to find out the truth about something through a phone conversation, especially if this is tied into greed and someone taking money. Someone taking money from a maternal figure, stealing money out of a maternal figure's home, stealing money out of someone's house, stealing money out of someone, stealing from someone, especially taking their sanity. Taking their sanity, being honest about how someone's sanity was affected by words that someone has said to them, and lack of attention, lack of effort that someone has put into this person. Because patience feels like a really big factor in all of this. Feels like you're being asked again to have patience, to wait. However that resonates, Taurus, you're being asked to wait or to have patience, because for some reason it feels like a child is scolding a parent. The child is scolding the parent or the elder. The child is the one with the wisdom, but the parent is too stubborn to listen to the child and dismisses this child as crazy or not knowing what they're talking about in some type of way. But in my opinion, this has happened multiple times. This ain't the first time. This ain't the first go round in this situation, Taurus. This ain't the first go round in this situation, Taurus. So it really feels like there's a maternal figure that feels rejected by multiple people, or this caregiver who's feeling rejected by multiple people, but it's because of their mouth. It's like you don't know how to talk to people. Why the fuck will we hang around you when you act like this? It really feels like someone who smokes very heavily and is a very fucking nosy, very nosy and very fucking greedy. Whether that is financially or literally with food, you know, or both. I don't know, but greed is the biggest factor. Greed, gluttony, and gossip. Okay? Greed, gluttony, gossip. That's what this person is full of. And it feels like they are old as shit, or too old to be acting like this, or, you know, or expected to be way more mature than what they are. And it doesn't look like they are. And now it feels like people are starting to see this person in a different light, or are starting to see the reality of whatever this situation is, and are starting to see the reality as to why these people do not fuck with this one person. It's like, this is why, especially if these are family members, they like, that's why don't nobody fuck with that person. That's why they're alone. That's why they're greedy and selfish. Scrooge McDuck came up in the Libra reading, I believe. That's what this is. This is somebody that's selfish as fuck. And it feels like they are inflicting pain on others. And then it's like they are, how do I put this? Very jealous. Very jealous. But it feels like they're jealous of other people outshining them in some type of way. It's like, what the fuck, Taurus? This drives this person crazy. It's attention, jealous of attention, jealous, this need, this, oh my gosh, it's like out for blood. Like, it's so fucking vampiric. It feels like narcissism. It feels like someone who will use others like fucking battery packs. You get what I'm saying? So like, once you're drained, they will dismiss you. Once you recharge yourself, they come right back around trying to fuck with you. And it's like, this energy is wild to all of these people. It feels like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. 4 to 5 people here. 4 to 5 people, possibly 6 people here. Especially people that are in pairs. So whether these are children or couples or family members or friends, but these people are in pairs in different ways. It feels like these people know the truth, or are trying to reveal this truth, and it's mind-blowing, or it's a lot to take on. It's a lot to absorb. But it's like, nah, I don't feel you. I don't feel you. I don't feel that. I ain't feeling that. I don't feel you. But there's these pairs of people who are just like, nah, I'm fucking cool. So let's see what's going on. Because that's wild. It definitely feels like a situation tied into parenting or some type of way. Especially with a son or a paternal figure. A father, you know. It's very narcissistic mother, like a very aggressive mother, and possibly an absent father, or a very mean, say for instance, it could be like a mean, because it was coming up like a big figure, possible matriarch, patriarch, that the family is starting to kind of like stay away from, and this person is getting louder and louder and louder and louder, like, I know y'all hear me, I know y'all hear me. And y'all hear this person, but it's like, yeah, we hear you, but we don't have to listen to you, or I'm not listening to you because you don't know how to talk to me respectfully. Like, if you give me the respect that I'm looking for, then cool, we can have that balance, but it's not there. It's not there. This ain't somebody that's in that energy that where you just respect your elders because they are your elders. This is somebody that's like, you need to respect me because I respect you. You know, they don't give a fuck who you are or what your title is. They don't care about that. Status does not mean shit to this person, and they're asking to be respected. They're asking to be respected, not because of the relationship, not because of the dynamics, but because of who they are, because they demand respect, you know. So that is really interesting. I believe Sagittarius reading was like that. So Libra and Sagittarius may be relevant to your reading, Taurus, Libra, and Sagittarius. The Sagittarius reading was about a lot about respect, self-respect, respect, things like that. All right. Yeah, this definitely feels like it has to do with a paternal figure. Again, whether a father or son, whatever this is, or protected, feeling protected, security, 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 security. lack of security. It really feels like there's information going so many different directions. A lot of information going around this circle regarding a situation that feels like is escalating. The conflict is escalating. The disappointment is escalating. It feels like weapons. Someone may be getting into weapons. This truly feels like an unruly child. A child that has been, it feels like this parent or someone here has been focused on these other people here or other situations, and this person has been left in the shadows or feels left in the shadows in some type of way. Someone feels left out, and it feels like they are lashing out because they feel neglected or forgotten about, you know, or as if they do not matter in some type of way. So if this is to the parents out there, it feels like a child is experimenting with weapons. I'm gonna just put it to you like that. You know your life. This child really feels like they are playing around with shit that can truly hurt them, hurt other people, or get them incarcerated. It definitely feels like there is a secret here that someone is starting fights, possibly starting riots to steal, stealing. Someone is stealing. I literally just heard Walmart real loud. Possible Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is a very devious person. Possible Leo. Definitely feels like a son or a kid or someone who behaves like a child. Feels like a big ass person that behaves like a child, in all honesty. Or a very strong person that behaves like a kid. But it feels like they're trying on all of these different suits. They're trying on all of these different suits, trying to figure out what fits, what's going to stick, what works for them. But they playing with wolves. This is like, I'm an animal, I'm an animal, I'm an animal. Okay, I'm a gorilla. I'm a beast. But they meeting wolves. Okay? Be whatever you want to be. But this person don't realize that they playing with wolves. Okay? So you can be an animal. Call yourself a fucking animal. You get what I'm saying? But a squirrel a motherfucking animal. Okay? And that's what I feel like this person does not understand. Because this really looks like they're playing with shit that they don't understand. Getting into things that they don't understand the depths of. I'll put it to you this way also, because that just was like whew, in my head. This is definitely somebody that could be playing with magic. Playing with occultism, things that they do not understand. Or you may be watching someone who is into magic and you do not understand what they're into, and you're conflicted about getting into what they're into or reaching out to get information from them through the stuff that they're into. Like, say for instance, like tarot. Like, you're really, really skeptical about getting a tarot reading. You're really skeptical about diving into these things, diving into magic, diving into occultism because of what you may have heard or your fears. Or someone around you that is telling you, like, this is taboo, do not get into this. Because it definitely feels like someone here, there's a secret tied into someone who is really getting a lot of attention. It feels like gaining a lot of traction. It feels like they are a magician, or they work really well. They cook very well. It feels like fame and fortune is a really big factor tied into this person. But the strange thing about it is that it feels like something has been done to this person. They have been betrayed. They have been stabbed in the back in some type of way. Excuse me. Popularity is a really big factor. Also, innocence. A sense of innocence. A sense of someone's innocence being stripped because someone, it feels like someone, Possibly, I'm keep hearing jumped. Someone has been jumped in some type of way, or like someone, and this doesn't have to just be physically. This could be spiritually. You know, like someone has been attacked by multiple people, multiple things, especially things that are tied into their reputation. And it feels like they have worked to rebuild this, and now someone here wants to come back around, but they feel insecure about reuniting with this person because they were a fucking clown. They were a fucking clown. And now it's like, nah, you tripping. You lost that opportunity. Because you may have waited too long to say sorry. It feels like it's been a very long time. It's like an apology that's coming way too late. Way too late. This may have been something that took place October of 2015. I have 2015 here. January through October of 2015. And you know your life. You take it however it resonates. And also the time frame I have is 10 to 15 years. 10 to 15 years. And there's a time frame here of 1 to 5 years. But it definitely feels like seeing things from a different perspective is a huge factor, because you feel like a slave to time or a slave to your reality. But this feels like a reality that was created, Taurus. Someone in this situation feels like they are a victim, but it feels like the victim is the person who is here behaving like a victim. Feels like they caused a lot of this chaos before it came in. It just feels like I said, someone here was an animal. I'm a fucking animal. I'm an animal. I'm an animal. But this animal was fucking with wolves. And these motherfuckers is like, oh yeah, okay. You feel me? Like, let me show you what type of animal you are. And let me show you what type of animal I am. Because we two different beasts. You get what I'm saying? We two different beasts. So it really feels like someone is a victim of their own circumstances, and they want to break through. They want to get out of this, but they don't want to say sorry, or they don't know how to say sorry. That's crazy. I even have January of 2013 to 2020. Like, this really feels like it's been a long time. A long time. Especially if this is tied into breaking into someone's home, breaking into someone's property, doing something to someone's home. It feels like there's been a lot of gossip or a lot of bullshit that has come from this. It definitely feels like someone may have been sick, breaking into the home of an elderly person or a sick person, violating the privacy of an elderly person or sick person. There's a lot of worry coming from this situation, because it feels like it's entangled, this big mess, this big web, this web of deception, this web of worry. And mainly because it feels like someone here is deciding to move out or move on with their life independently. Like they're blocking out. Someone here is getting left out from the celebration. It definitely could be someone who's not invited to someone's wedding, or doesn't get invited to the party in some type of way. Like, no, you're not welcome here. You're not welcomed here. Especially if this is someone getting married, because this person may demand too much attention. It's like, no. It's like this Dr. Phil clip, and I believe the mom wore this white dress to her daughter's wedding or some shit like that. Like, that's what I'm seeing. It's that type of energy. Like, you require too fucking much. You could be dealing with a narcissistic parent, or someone who is very narcissistic that you do not want in this setting. So it's like, listen, you might try to set rules for this person, but they do what they want. They still do what they want. And it just doesn't look like boundaries or these walls are fitting for this energy. It's like, no, someone's intuition, what someone knows, it's like they have a higher understanding. They have a higher understanding. You know, that so they don't listen to this concrete shit. You can't tell them what to do because they feel like they know it all. They feel like they have seen it all. They feel like they have a better insight than you. They have a stronger insight than you. They have, you know, a more spiritual divine connection than you do in some type of way. Like this connection is beyond things that you can understand. And it really feels like this person is trying to prove that, because you're going to start to notice that whatever they're doing, they are making money. And even though you may not agree with this or agree, excuse me, how this is taking place, it really feels like it's going to bring them happiness, love, or this could even be you feeling as if you have to stop a romantic situation in your life because of gossip, because of assumptions, because of these feelings of imperfection, these feelings that things aren't going to turn out right, or feeling as if, again, you have to detach yourself or lie to someone about things that have taken place in your home or in your background, things that have taken place with you emotionally, especially if this is sexual trauma, verbal abuse from a father figure, or parents experiencing abuse from parents, or abusing someone, abusing a child, children, especially if it's verbally. It feels like a lot of this is a factor in here. Possible Leo, Aries, Sagittarius is here again. So it feels like someone is really, really emotional because of this. Someone is emotional because of this, because they may come to the realization that this has taken place. It really feels like someone here has decided to really take care of themselves, to really heal themselves. And it feels like, in my opinion, they've lifted burdens off of themselves, and someone needs to come in to apologize, because it really feels like there is an issue here, because this figure, like I said, this figure really played a role in someone losing their sanity, someone feeling as if they lost control, someone feeling as if, you know, it really feels like, I said, all of these people have teamed up on this one person, this mother, or this child, or, you know what I mean? Like, it feels like one person or multiple people have teamed up on this person, and they've released themselves from all of these people, or all of these people have released themselves from this person because they caused them too much stress. It's like, it's one person trying to manage 5 relationships, you know what I mean? And all of these people have all these different personalities and all of these opinions, and it feels like a lot of their opinions are based on their own insecurities. A lot of their opinions have been based on their own insecurities. So from what I can see, it really feels like you are being called to see things from a different perspective, because it truly, truly, truly feels like someone here has been really, really playing a fucking puppeteer behind the scenes and being very, very toxic. And again, this empress, this maternal figure, or the sun, however this resonates, it feels like that the person here with this possible fire sign child, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius child, feels like they removed themselves, because they're like, no, I'm focused on my money, I'm focused on success, I'm focused on, you know, bringing happiness into my life. Like, I'm focused on manifesting my reality, I'm focused on alchemy, I'm focused on magic, I'm focused on, you know, the occult, I'm focused on expanding my family, I'm focused on expanding my business, I'm focused on security. Okay? And you ain't doing shit for me. You're not putting in any effort to help me maintain any of this or to gain any of this. It really feels like a possible Leo, Aries, Sagittarius here that has many, many personalities. It really feels like they are struggling with their sobriety. They are struggling to maintain their story. Also, they are struggling to maintain one face. I'll put it to you like that. So they may come across to one person this way, then they come across to this person this way, and they come across to this person this way. So they treat these people in different manners, so everybody may have a different story to say about this person. It's kind of like what they say about Tupac, like everybody got a different version of Tupac or something like that. Possible. So this is possibly a fire sign with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a fire sign with a lot of Gemini in their chart. But this person really feels like they struggle to maintain the same personality or the same like identity It does feel like this person has formed 3 different identities within the past 6 years or something like that. And it truly looks like a possible Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio have removed themselves from these people, from this situation. Like, this is too much. Like, all of this going back and forth and stuff. I would rather detach myself and not fuck with you at all than to be a fool in this situation or look like a fool and keep fucking with you. So I'm going to remove myself so you can be the only fool. What Jay-Z say, a wise man told me don't argue with fools because people from a distance can't tell who is who. Wise man was telling me don't never argue with fools because people from a distance can't tell who is who. I can't even think of what that is. That might be You Don't Know. That's legit one of my favorite Jay-Z songs. That probably is my favorite Jay-Z song off the Blueprint. But I don't know. That's crazy. It's like it's much. Oh my gosh. Wise man told me don't argue with fools because people from a distance can't tell who is who. Oh, wait, back in the game. No, that's shit. That's Takeover, ain't it? I'm like, what is that? I think that's the Takeover. Sorry, y'all, just wanted to give y'all that because I know, I'm like, with Jay-Z music, I know I ain't gonna be able to find that on YouTube and just like post it at the bottom, but I believe that's the Takeover. So maybe that's relevant to Takeover because, like I said, someone's energy. It was like, oh, you thought you was a beast, you thought you was an animal. I'm an animal too, but okay, let me show you what type of beast I am. And it feels like someone here is detaching from this person. It feels like this high priestess or this person with all of this wisdom, this knowledge, this energy, this insight has detached because they have come into a lot more, or things that mean a lot more than arguing with all of these people back here, these fools, especially this foolish father figure right here. This foolish father figure. It really feels like greed is such a big factor in all of this. Greed, selfishness, because this person has all of this money or all of this clout, all of this attention, all of this popularity, or you know what I mean, this whatever this is here, that this ego, all this fucking ego, that they have this much emotion. And it's like, I'm not dealing with that, especially if this is, again, tied into children. Someone that you have children with, or children, the judicial system, children in the judicial system, and some type of interference. Some type of interference. Some type of interference or manipulation that has taken place that really feels like it cost somebody a lot of their time. It cost somebody a lot of their money. It cost somebody possibly even their sanity. It feels like it may have cost somebody. It feels like somebody was being recorded. Someone was on camera. Someone was being tracked. Someone was being, you know, like, it feels like all of this stuff was a big factor. Someone was being tracked, monitored, followed in some type of way. And it looks like the truth needs to be told, or the truth will be told about this, possibly from a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. It really feels like the judicial system is going to be a really big factor in all of this, because this